their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
So we'll look at our starters for Orlando. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then it's Suggs, then there's Wagner, and it's House in at the shooting guard position.
Thanks, Brian. This is MP's second straight year guiding this team to the playoffs, and I talked to him about his attitude heading into the postseason. He said, I told my teammates, the success we had in the regular season is behind us. This is where the real work starts. We have to stay hungry.
Orlando leading. Walter out there with Davis. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Banchero. No good. A bit long that time. The Raptors shooting 52% from the floor so far. Chalk up 2 there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Banchero. And here's Howard for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Abaji dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now Banchero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
He's off on the second. The Raptors with a lead. And that one is hammered home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Black passes to Banchero. Abaji with a rebound. Agbaji's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gobert. Gobert not bothered by the D.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Now Banchero, 11 points in the game. Knocked away, stolen by Davis. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage. And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Toronto leading by 6. Left side, Davis. Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got 12.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Natase with a screen. Banchero takes it. Pass to Black. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Orlando again missing.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Davis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Magic trail by 8. Beverly, the pass to Banchero. Davis on the double team. Banchero outside to stop the drought. Toronto grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. fades and shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Batase, defended by Gobert. Batase with a screen. There's Howard with the three. Knocks down the long J. Howard's got himself on the board with a three there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Back to Davis. Down low. Pass to Barrett. Davis with it. The three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Driving to the basket, and Davis slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Black passes to Banchero. The three. And another three for Orlando.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. Davis with a screen on Banchero. Abaji, the pass to Barrett. Shoots it from the corner, and he drops that one in. Barrett's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, and this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
And Carroll with a screen on Davis. Here's Black, checked by Davis. Pass to Black. Shoots over Davis. Rebound by the Raptors. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Abaji, the pass to Barrett, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Davis. 7 points in the game. It's good.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Wagner against Barrett. Wagner, the pass to House. Suggs surveys the D. Carter on the wing. Goes up again, and they pick up 2. He has 7.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
And here's Davis. 9 points in the game. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And Grant, hot out of the gates, too. MP is the fastest ever to reach 1,500 assists and 5,000 points.
Well, it had been the great Oscar Robertson who did it in his first 200 games, but I guess MP just not that patient.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Davis, the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Banchero. The open shot, Barnes. Oh, Gobert! Right there on the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. It's a 10-point game. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Pass to House. Now Suggs. From 13 feet, down it goes. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the franchise in their last game against the Nets was just insanity. He picked up 38 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Tries the spin move. Davis, the pass to Gobert. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gobert. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Davis has got 14 points for the game. Outside Carter. Here's House. Wagner for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
It's Barnes on the wing. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to House. There's 1:59 left in the second. And Davis with the block. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Abaji. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in for Bataze.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Wagner, left side. Pass to Suggs. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Outside Davis. Now here's Barnes. Fires at the elbow. And that one comes up a bit short.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Orlando again missing.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Here's Dick. Sinks the tray. Dick's got 6.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Black. Carter, a screen on Barrett. 6 to shoot. Sends it home from three-point land. Black's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Good on the shot.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Suggs, here we go. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what focus from Suggs. Refusing to let the hit throw him off.
Dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Toronto out in front, up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Magic trail by 16. On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's House in at the 2. That one falls.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Davis, count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The 3 from Suggs. Rebound Toronto. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. Here's Suggs. Pass to House. Banchero outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Raptors lead by 16. Davis, the pass to Barnes. Back to Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. Suggs outside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Pass to Pirtle. Picked by Pirtle. Barnes with it. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Magic trail by 16. Pass to House. Banchero outside. Left side Carter. Suggs outside. Fires the 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Wagner. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved. For the Magic, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. We've got Grady Dick. He's out there with Davis. Walter out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Abaji in the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Black passes to Batadze. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Gobert. And Davis has got the ball here for the Raptors. They lead by 14. Here's Dick. No good with the triple. Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Howard. And the 3 off target.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Davis. Here's Dick. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Look, he's got to play smart now. 1 more foul and he's gone.
Rajakovic has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Wagner with it. Pass to House. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded by Barnes. And Carroll against Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
And Banchero drops them both. Raptors lead by 13. Outside Davis. Outside Barnes. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. The jumper from the wing off target. The Magic have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Here's Suggs. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Banchero. Here's House. On the wing, Suggs. The shake. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Davis, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That free throw, good from Davis. Both free throws good from Davis.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Magic trail by 15. Pass to House. Back to Suggs. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. On the wing, Grady Dick. 4-3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Davis. Suggs against Davis. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 14 points now in the second half.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Back to Davis. Over Suggs. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Back to Davis. Tries it from 19. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Pirtle's got 6 in the quarter.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Raptors.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax. You think you've got the series in the bag.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Scotty Barnes.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Pass to Black. Back to Anthony. Fires for three. Rebound Toronto. They led the game at one point by 20. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Agbaji. Outside, Williams. Now Gobert. Here's Agbaji. The three ball. It's hauled in by Black. Over Gobert. It's Martin on the wing. No good from outside. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 31 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaFleur.
Series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle. Terrific win. Still 81 series. We could take control of this series with another win tonight. Yeah.